Pattern recognition. All of us have experienced some type of trauma in our lives, but unfortunately, only some of us learn from them. Welcome to Life Without Limits Worldwide. Please watch all the way to the end, and if you feel like you received something from this video, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and tell me in the comments what your opinions are about this topic. So, pattern recognition. We all have gone through something in our past that we see again later on in life. Now, you have to be able to distinguish between you responding to that past trauma and when you actually learned the lesson from that trauma. It's a delicate balance. It's a fine line, but it's a lesson that we all need to learn. From what I see, a lot of us, especially in our late 40s and 50s and 60s, we're still making the same mistakes we made in our 20s, doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. You know, we look back on our lives and we saw different things that happened. Most of us, or some of us, we analyzed that stuff at least a little bit to see what we missed. And then we took self-accountability for it. Okay, I should do better. You can't, but when you constantly blaming other people, you don't do that because you're blaming them. You played a role in it too. But when you take that personal accountability, you start to recognize patterns. And then when you see those patterns, you know what's coming. You know, the name of the game is to avoid problems, not walk right into them. Or if you're going to have to walk right into them, know how you're going to address it. But some of us just keep running into a burning building blindfolded. Why? I don't understand the thought process behind that. If you have any ideas on the thought process behind that, in the comment section, please enlighten me. Why do we do that? You're not going to make it out. I mean, you're going to make it. Hopefully, you make it out, but you're not going to make it out unscathed. And some of us have gotten lucky. I mean, it was pure luck. But we have to start moving with more intention, being with more awareness, and with awareness comes pattern recognition. When I was going to therapy, one thing my therapist told me was that I had excellent pattern recognition. And recognizing patterns can save you from a whole lot of unnecessary drama. It can save you from future turmoil. It's a very useful tool navigating life is pattern recognition. Yes, everybody deserves a chance, but at some point you just have to face the reality. And sometimes that reality is you have to walk away. But that's the problem. A lot of us don't have the guts to walk away and it comes from desperation. It's desperation. Be desperate for nothing. And another problem with that I see is that a lot of us, we don't even recognize that we're desperate. We've become so comfortable being desperate and anxious that we've become nose blind to it. And being nose blind is a whole other topic. In our society, a lot of us are nose blind. We are completely oblivious to a lot of the things that's going on around us. But pattern recognition, even with society, if you've watched, if you know anything about history, the fall of Rome, Sodom and Gomorrah, then you will understand what's happening right now if you know anything about history. But I just wanted to enlighten y'all about pattern recognition. I'm pretty sure most of my audience is already aware of pattern recognition. But if you're not, I will go deeper off into this topic on another episode. I'll maybe even make a series about it. So please stay tuned. If you feel like you received anything, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to Life Without Limits worldwide. And in the comments, tell me, when did you realize you learned, or when did you realize that you had excellent pattern recognition? Or if you think you lack pattern recognition. But as always, all I do is wish you peace and love.